Happy holidays, everyone. Today I'm creating another two set of the pocket tag little gift bags. But first I wanted to show you what I meant when I said that I have pre-cuts. So this took me about a day, and I have most of these are the leaves are the same dye but in different colors and shades, and they are all organized by two or three colors of each. And what I'm storing it is a CD holder, which I got on Amazon. I can put a link down below. Now the ones I have are very thick, so you kind of, if you want to buy one of these, just go for whatever that's thicker, because the thin ones can rip from the dyes. Okay, so today I am making two again. These are so cute, so easy to make, and it's very quick too. I had so much fun making this. I love how this one turned out. So I had this big stamp, and I kind of wasn't sure what to do with it because it's not the type of stamp you can either color or cut out. So I'm gonna give you a really good idea what to do when you have a stamp like this one. I'm gonna put the what is that, magnet on top, so it holds it down, and because that will be folded, it does not need to be heat embossed. I aligned it to where you can see partially of the fox and the reindeer. Dust it off and then Versamark. I'm only gonna be using the mid part, so no need to stamp the whole thing. And I'm gonna do 2 stamps of the Versamark glue because it's better to be safe than sorry. So you can kind of see it, but once I go in again, you'll be able to see it more. That little owl's head is missing a bit, so I put extra pressure on it, but it's okay because that will be hidden, so not a big deal. I'm also gonna make a card with this one. Now you can see that it's much stronger, and I actually really love how this came out with. If it was a dark brown stamp, it would look so good. Ink stamp. Silver. Going in with silver. I put the silver in this little container because it's something I use more than, let's say, pink or purple. So silver is always needed. Tap, 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 tap. I love how dark gray looks on this brown paper. And look at that. No leftovers on the coffee filter. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit from the back and then the front, because sometimes when I just go straight for the front, it blues away a little bit. This is my favorite part. Seeing the change is so beautiful. I love it so much. Ta-da! So beautiful. The outcome is insane. I love this so much. Even like this, it's already perfect. But we're gonna add a little bit of extra because it's Christmas, so why not? Right? Look, how beautiful is this? This in gift wrapping paper. Ooh, I'm sure that it exists. Silver and brown goes so well together. My little Christmas tree is very simple. The background is glossy, so I wanted the front stuff to be matte. And the bow I cut out from a Christmas themed what is that? Keep forgetting. Scrapbook paper set. I like to hunt for these after the holidays, and then at Joann's you can find them for like 70% off, maybe even 80 if you're lucky. Put that on top and we're done. I'm just gonna fold this over, and that is it. I love this. This has to be my favorite one so far. I mean, so far I only made 4, but this one was my favorite. I love how the silver turned out. For the next one, I'm gonna be using this Happy Holidays stamp. And what I really like about it is that it's not just straight, so it's kind of going up ways. For this one, I'm using a green embossing powder, which well, technically it's not very green because apparently I don't have a dark green Christmas tree color embossing powder. I don't know how that happened. I have so much stuff. Also, again, going in twice with the Versamark. So this is the Garden Patina, is the closest I could find to green. You know, it's a little bit bluish. And I'm not mad about how it turned out. I actually really like how it turned out. It's still festive. It's a little bright. I was hoping for a darker greenish. But it's very interesting. It almost looks like a 3D font. It's almost like there's some shade on one side, if you can see it. Let me bring it closer. Like, see? You can see like a shadow to it. I like it. It's a little bright, but I like it. Okay, so my Prica flower. I have a lot of different shapes of the pancetta cut out, and the mid part is a little bit glossy, and I thought I'm gonna give it some heat embossing to make it a little bit more festive and a little stand out. So I'm just brushing the corner of the Versamark around the leaves, and then just throwing in some red, whatever red you have at home. It gives it a nice little shine. I didn't like one of those, so I fixed it and I added more glue to it. The red ones are, I'm not really sure if it's just this brand or all red embossing powders are not as solid as like the silver one or like that bluish green. So this is the only brand I have for embossing powder. I usually buy them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's. You can find this brand in all of those. And yeah, the red one for some reason is not as solid as like the silver one. Please let me know, are other brands like this, or is it just the red? Or if you have any suggestion for red embossing powder, let me know. Leaves, I could have added some shine to it, but I just letting it to be matte. This is also Prica, and I really like the colors, matches so nicely. But you know, you guys can always leave me comments for suggestions, your favorite brands of stuff that you think could make my life easier. Let me know. It's open to all. And then I just put a red rhinestone in the middle. I usually go for the yellow one, but this time I was like, oh, let me do the red one. So it came out really cute. It is pretty small, but perfect size for money. If you want to give your grandkids or your nieces, nephews, kids some money, you can find these little pockets on Amazon. Have a fantastic holiday month.